everybody, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing a mermaid temple home. Guys, I'm so excited about this one because I wanted to build in Sulani since the beginning of this winter. I'm not going to lie, I really don't like winter, especially if it's dry, if there is no snow. It's just so depressing. There is no light and everything is gray and just I couldn't bear that anymore. So I finally decided to build something summery and just go to the tropical island and enjoy sun and warmth and just a beautiful weather and this beautiful sea around us. And actually I started building this on 30 by 30 lot in Sulani, but you will see afterwards that I moved the house on 30 by 40 lot. And the reason for that is that I just didn't like how this scenery looked with my temple. As you can see, this is quite a traditional temple, like historical build. And it just didn't go with all these colorful houses around this area in Sulani. So we are going to move this house in a different lot sometime during this video. Okay, so I must say that for this build, I was mostly inspired by the new CC creator that I just recently found, and her name is the Clutter Cat. And you guys, I'm so obsessed with her. If you like her, please support her on her Patreon, and I can guarantee you that you are going to have the most magical CC in your game, because she is so amazing. Her items are so detailed and so beautiful and mostly girly, I would say, because her items definitely reminds me of Jasmin from Aladdin, and also reminds me of a Little Mermaid. So I was really inspired to do something for a mermaid and just mash Jasmin and Ariel together in one little house, I would say. I was thinking about how am I going to execute this just to look like a mermaid build. And I decided to use these beautiful waterfalls that we have in a live edit mode in Island Living pack. And I really like using those. I think that you already saw me using these waterfalls. And I was kind of struggling because this temple was just a little bit too small and the waterfalls were a little bit too wide. So I was struggling with hiding out these edges that you can see in here, but I think that at the end I execute that very well, and I was very glad that I made this idea come true. Also, in this particular house, I decided to use Felix Andre's furniture because he has like beautiful colonial packs and also Egypt pack. And he has the most beautiful items that also reminds me of that kind of Jasmine vibes. And I don't know, I thought that those items from Felix Andre and those beautiful clutter from the Clutter Cat looked so gorgeous together. I didn't use a lot of custom content creators in here, I must say. This is the first time that I was actually trying not to use too much different custom content creators, but I used some items from Zigsta, like this beautiful mermaid statues that I put in here. And also you are going to see me using king falcons fountains all over the place, though I needed to remove this one in here, unfortunately, because my sim couldn't pass it. And I think the problem is with this waterfalls because they're taking too much space, and then when I put the fountain in front of this stairs, she just couldn't pass it. I think that she can actually pass only in the middle of this house. On the stairs, she can't go anywhere else because of this waterfalls, unfortunately. But I made everything functional. I made sure for everything to be functional. I tried it out a zillion times, and you should be fine with this. Also, I finally used these spiral stairs. They're actually working. Your sim can get up on the second floor with no problems, but you need the revision elevator mod for it to work. I'm going to, of course, put all of the links on my Tumblr, so you don't have to worry. You will be perfectly able to find everything. Yet again, I've got comments that my CC is very difficult to find because there is a lot of it, and it's in the separate links and things like that. But you guys, I said it a million times, I cannot put some items in my tray files, unfortunately, because they are Patreon exclusive, especially Felix Andre and also Harry. In here I used Max 20's the newest Cozy Backyard pack, and I'm his Patreon for this month, so it's now available for early access, and I'm just not allowed to share the items that are not available for free because I don't want to go to court, you know. So I'm really hoping that you will get along with my CC lists, and if you really like something, please make sure to download everything. Also, all of the custom content creators that are on my lists, I'm using all of the time, and I have all of their custom content. So if it's too complicated for you to download them pack by pack, just download it all. I think that's just the smartest idea that you can do, because eventually I'm going to use all of their CC. So yeah. I'm really sorry, but I'm spending a lot of time on building my creations, my houses, and making my videos and doing the Tumblr posts and CC lists and everything, and I just, you know, I can't do better. That's the best I can do. Anyways, I'm doing that only for you, so please don't be mad at me. I'm just doing the best that I possibly can. So thank you for your consideration. Also, you are going to notice that I used a lot of fluffy rugs from my Shuno-san. That's my all-time favorite rug in the game, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm using it in every single build of mine, and I think it fits in every single build that you can imagine, in like a historical one or a modern one or anywhere. You guys, look at it. It looks so beautiful, and it has so many perfect swatches. I'm just in love with it. And here we are in the bathroom right now. We already did like a kitchen and everything, and I'm still talking, and I didn't even notice. This is probably one of the shortest videos that I've ever done, and that kind of makes me happy, you know. I don't need to speak so much, and that's very, very good. And I use this sink from Felix Andre that looks like a shell, and that's probably my favorite sink. It's so beautiful. I think it comes with the Florence set, also this bathtub. I think I'm not mistaken, but you're going to see everything in my CC list. And basically, I decided to use a lot of clutter from the clutter kit in here. As you can see, most of these items, this clutter, this beautiful like shell and little tiny mirror, and mostly everything, every piece of clutter in here is hers, and I just live for it. It looks so beautiful. It's so well made. Unfortunately, she doesn't have an early access. You will need to purchase What Do You Like on her Patreon if you're up for it. Unfortunately, if you're not, if you cannot pay it, you will need to put something else instead of this gorgeous clutter, even though I really cannot find something this beautiful in my catalog. So I'm really hoping that you're going to support her. I must say that I'm so happy that I can support some custom content creators because they're so amazing and doing such a wonderful job. Such a creative people, basically. I'm so impressed with the work they're doing. And I can totally get that they're not going to give those skills for us just like that, you know. And here we are in the bedroom. I'm in love with this bedroom. I need to tell you that I didn't put a desk in here. There is no technology in this house. There is no computer. There is no TV. I just thought that's not very realistic for a mermaid to have. I think she just, you know, wants to swim a little bit, and she doesn't like computers. Even though I have a bookshelf in here, you are going to see that very, very soon as well. I can see a mermaid reading, you know, but I cannot see her using computer. But anyways, guys, I know that Sims really needs a computer for basically anything. I'm so sad that they made a game like that because that's not so realistic to me. But if you want to have a computer, you can put like a desk instead of this vanity table that I used in here, or you can put a laptop in the kitchen or anything like it, whatever you want. Also, we have this beautiful space here where the spiral stairs are. So there is quite a lot of space for one desk and the computer if you are up for it. As you can see in here, I'm using this Felix Andre's Colonial Pack Part 1. This is literally my favorite bed and my favorite side tables. Unfortunately, they're not going very well with a lot of different styles, so I don't use them very often. But this was just the perfect time for me to use them, basically. And as you can see, I'm using these beautiful, beautiful fountains from King Falcon. I'm obsessed with them. Like, since I found his custom content, his fountains, and other things that he has, I'm using it all of the time, especially because those are historical items, and you know, guys, that I really, really like making historical houses. And by the way, I can see that you really liked my Vlad's renovation, and that makes me so happy because Vlad desperately needed a new home. That one that he had in the game was awful, and I'm really glad that you like it and that now Vlad is going to be able to live his eternal life in a beautiful house. And we are here in like a middle area. I didn't put much in here, just like I made this comfortable looking green zone that I really enjoyed, but it's just like one sofa and nothing special, a few mirrors. And for this part of the house, this is the third floor, I imagine this to be like an open living room. So it has like a couch, some sitting areas, and just a lot of clutter. I didn't do much in terms of functionality in this house. I thought this could be just, you know, a nice house when Mermaid doesn't want to swim and she just kind of want to come in here and have some guests over or go to sleep or just chill when the weather is ugly. So like it's not much, but I really liked it. And also I really like this fire pit from Felix Andre's Egyptian pack. Basically for his Egyptian pack, I use this beautiful curtains that you can see there, like dividers or curtains or I don't know. And also some greenery and things like that. I didn't use too much of it, but some items were just perfect for this type of house, and I was so glad that I have them. And as you can see, I used like a lot of candles and things like that. I didn't want to put a lot of like electricity in here. I really wanted it to be old and romantic and just a lot of clutter everywhere and very homey and summery. So I decided not to use like lamps and things like that. Also, you can see a lot of custom content from the Clutter Cat in here, like this drum and these candles on the floor. Just everything fits so nicely and perfectly in here. I'm so happy that I was able to download her custom content because she's so amazing, guys. You just need to check her out and then decide, are you going to support her or not? But please check her out, give her a chance. She's a new custom content creator. She doesn't have a lot of Patreon still, unfortunately, but she's very talented. She's super talented. She's doing high quality CC, and I'm in love with it. I really need those type of things in my game because I couldn't find anything similar to that. She's really different, especially her like Christmas pack. Now finally Christmas passed, but for the next year maybe she did like the whole advent calendar and like so amazing. You guys, we are coming to the end of this speed build and the voiceover. I'm sending you a lot of kisses. I'm hoping that you liked my speed build. Tell me in the comments about it. If you haven't done that already, please subscribe to my channel for more videos like that. I'm sending you a lot of kisses. I can't wait to see you again very, very soon. Bye bye, you guys. Bye.